If you haven't done it already, the first thing to do is to download the Brother Design Database Transfer app. So you can find it on our website. You just need to go into the search bar and search Brother Design Database Transfer. And then it is the second link here, the page. Click on that and it'll take you to an article that we've written about the Brother Design Database Transfer app itself. You can have a read of that if you like, but to download it, you just need to click this link here. So that'll take you to the Brother website, and this is where we'll be downloading the app. You just need to select your OS, which at the moment is just Windows, and I'm running Windows 10, so I'm selecting that one as well. You can press OK. It'll take you to another page where you can read the, like licensing agreement and all that if you like. I'm just going to click this button because I'm okay with all that. And then your download will start automatically. You can see mine started down the bottom here. You can click that to open it from there. But if yours doesn't show up, like if your page looked like this, you can go into the File Explorer here and then go into your downloads and it'll be the most recent download there. So double click on that to open it and then select your language. And then I'm just gonna run through this, accept this agreement here, otherwise it won't let you install it. Here you can uncheck this as well if you like. This just means you can volunteer to send Brother diagnostic data about usage. I'm gonna leave it ticked because I don't mind. I'm fine with where that's installing, so we'll just press next and then we'll press install. And it shouldn't take too long to install that on your computer. And there you go, it's all done. So you just click finish to complete the installation. And then to find the application, you can either press the Windows key and search in here, Brother Design Database Transfer, and you can see it's already shown up, so you can click that there. Or you can just go to your desktop and it would have installed an icon on your desktop here. So you can double click that to go into it, and it will open a window that looks like this. So you've got a few different panels here. You've got this panel on the left, which is the folders and areas on your computer that you can find designs in. Here is the window that will show you the designs and the thumbnails of those designs in the folder you select. And down here is where we transfer our embroidery designs to our machine. So before we do anything else, we need to connect our machine to our app. So you got to click this button here. It's like a machine with a cog and a Wi-Fi symbol. And that button is the network machine settings. So you click that, it'll bring you to this page. You shouldn't have any machines here. You'll need to add them first. We need to click add. And then this window is going to search for all of the machines on the same Wi-Fi network as your computer. And it's gonna pop up in this little search bar. So as you can see, I've got a couple there already. If your machine isn't appearing here, just check that your computer and your machine are on the same Wi-Fi network, and you know the name of your machine. You can set that in the settings. You can change it to whatever you like, but it does come with a default name. So I know that the machine that I want to connect is the Sewing Machine 296. So you just click on that one and then click add. And then it will pop up in this little window here. You don't need to do anything else, you just press OK. And now you see down the bottom here, it says I can send to Sewing Machine 296. If you had more machines, you could click this little drop down button here and there would be more machines listed and you could select between any one of them. Now the designs that I want to transfer to my machine are actually these decorative suns that we have available. Because the machine I'm using is an M370, I only want to send the small designs because they come in large, medium, and small. As you can see here, I actually have folders already divided up for those designs. So I can just click on this one. So this one here is the master folder, and that gives me all of the different file types. But I know with my machine, with Brother machines, you can only use PEZ file types. So if I click in the PEZ there, you can see all of the thumbnails of my designs show up. So this is the large, medium, and small. As we know, I only want the small ones though. But before I find just the small ones, you can also change to large icons with these buttons here, medium icons, and then in like a list format that shows you some more information. And then if you click on a design, I'll just click on this one here. You can also click on this button, which shows the properties of it, shows you sort of the thumbnail you'll see on your machine, and then the colors that you're going to use in like a nice little format there, and a bunch of other information that can be useful too. So another thing you can do is you can search throughout your computer. So if you right click, I'm gonna right click on desktop here and click search, come up with this window. I can search in the file name. You have to click it to activate that parameter. I can search in the file name small, and then it will show up with all of the designs that have the name small in them. If I wanted to search for only small sun, in case like I had a bunch of other designs that came up that I didn't want to see, I could just search for small sun. You can also search for just specific file types, so I'll uncheck that to get rid of it, and then I can just look for PEZ file types. So like, or for instance, if I only wanted the PEZ versions of those small suns, I can search like that, and then it's only showing me the PEZ files. So I actually want all of those to be sent to my machine. So I'm going to select them all. And you can do that by clicking and dragging. I can click on one and then shift click on another to select all of those between those two designs, or you can just click them individually, or you can control click to add them individually as well, like that. Okay, but I'm gonna select all of them, so I'm gonna click Control A to select all of the designs, and then you press this button here to add them to the writing list, which means that they're gonna be queued to be sent to the machine. So just click that there, and there you go. They are all ready to go. And then all I need to do now is press this button to send them to the machine. Or if you decided you didn't want a particular design, you could click them, drag them, whatever you wanted to do to select them, and then press this trash button here to get rid of them. So I'm gonna get rid of that one because I've decided I don't want that one at all. And now I'm gonna click this button to send them to the machine. So that was quite a few designs. So it took about 20 seconds or so to finish. And once it's finished, it'll tell you, bring up a little window that says it's finished. And then you can click OK, and then we can go to the machine and start stitching out. To access your designs, you need to press the pocket button right here. And then you need to press the Wi-Fi pocket button, which is this one here. And just like that, you can see my designs have transferred across perfectly fine. I've got 4 pages of them. There they all are. From here, you can select one, and then you can save it to your machine if you like. You can press this button here and you can save it to either the machine internal memory or to a USB as well. I am going to just save that to my machine. And now that that's finished, I can also just embroider from here as well. So I can just press set and then go through the normal motions to get this to embroidery. So if I decided that I didn't want to embroider that anymore, you can't actually get back to that pocket screen by going all the way back. So you might as well just go back all the way to the home menu like this, and then you can go back into your designs like this. Keep in mind that these designs will only last like one session on your machine. So if you turn your machine off and back on, your designs won't be in this folder anymore. So if you want them to stay on your machine, you need to save them to a USB or save them to your machine itself. So that's all there is to it. That's how you use the Brother Design Database Transfer app.